Hello everyone. I think we are live. I'm pulling up in my device here. Something popped there, so that's a good sign. It is. I'm pulling up in my device. We don't need the double voice here. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so if somebody is watching, if you can tell me if you hear me, that would be awesome. Let me, here we go. Okay, I see Pat is there. Pat, can you hear me? So tonight it's going to be quick because if you see, I got a lot to do there. The paper came in, so I'm separating all that paper and cutting. So it's going to be, like I say in French, it's boulot à faire. That means you get some work to do. So it's going to be a quick card tonight. I'm just looking here if I see, why this, I don't see the comments there. Let me see. I see who's joining. Okay, I think it's coming. Perfect, perfect. Here we go. That's where the comment come here, but it's not. Let me try something else. Swipe to the left. Did that. Okay, I'm gonna try to look there because it seems over there the comments are coming. Over there it's just showing who's coming up. So we're gonna be using the brush, the new blending brush. We're going to be using a celebration set that it's called A Touch of Ink. You don't see that because of the glare. And we are using one of my favorite paper. It's a lot of the paper that I absolutely love. But this one is the True Love. It's black and white, so we're going to add a splash of color with our brush. So let me, I want to say flip you down, but I just have to click on a thing here. Here we go. Okay, so it's going to be something similar to this, what we are doing, but we're going to use the butterfly here. And we're using a different print. The paper is very gorgeous. It's so easy to add any color that you want. I demoed that yesterday quick with blends during the walkthrough of the catalog. Yes, the walkthrough of the catalog was like 2 hours, but from the comment that I get, I think people really enjoyed it. I thought I had another piece someplace. I had other colors, but you can see the jig here, right? So very simple to add colors. I'm looking, where's my other sheet? Don't know. So that's what, oh, here it is. See, with the blends. And this print here, it's very, very friendly to add with the blends because the back, it's black, so it doesn't matter. This is driving me nuts why I don't see the comment. Okay, never mind that. I'm going to try to pay attention to the other side. Okay, now we're going to remove this and we're going to get started. Like I said, it's going to be super quick. I like to use, this is like what the designer paper come in, and like you can tell, I get a lot of them. I like to use that when I use the brush. If you don't have any of that, you can use a wax paper or you can use scrap paper also. It's just, I find that friendly, and then you can save on ink too. We got kind of glare. Let me try to twist that a bit there. Okay, so I got my brush here. We're going to start, I like to start with the lightest color. So this is going to be Daffodil Delight. Another thing that I like, I didn't put that in the description there, but I like to use my silicone mat, put my ink over there, so that way, see, it's not it's moving a little bit, but it's not flying all over like, oh dang it. See, somebody gonna have extra love in the mail. See, if I put it there, it's just move around. So I like to put it on this. And then we're gonna start from the bottom coming up. So I start on my paper here, and we're gonna come up. So the bottom, I want it very dark, and we're gonna go lighter. So now, see, I just grabbed the ink that was on the plastic and push it in. Now I'm going to go add more. Always start it there. Some people were asking, what's the difference between this and a sponge? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's day and night. I mean, this is super soft. It blends super soft. Now I'm going to take that left there. So you see, it looked like I used two colors, but I just used one. Some people like to wash their brush. I don't like to wash my brush because I don't have some for every color. Then it would be too slow for me to wait for drying, especially here in Texas. Stuff don't dry here. It stay wet. So I just wipe that on the soft rag. This is my inky rag. And then I'm a big fan of Norwex towel. And I'm wiping that on this. Now I'm going to share with you on a piece of scrap paper here. See, it's pretty much gone. So I try to keep the same tone though in those brush, but yes, you can wash that under warm water. If you use soap, I would recommend maybe dish soap because it's lighter, but very, very little. I don't wash mine. That's it. Now I'm going to bring, yeah, Sharon, it's a consultant. I'm a consultant just for the discount, put it that way. I'm a big fan of Norwex, absolutely big fan of it. Now, before I start another color, you see, I don't know if you can see, I still have some yellow there. So I'm just going to wipe this here with a rag. So you see, you need an inky rag in your room. Now, again, I'm going to start here and push it in. So start over here and push that in. Push that ink. So that way you use, it's not about using less ink. Compare this to a scrap paper. I just found it more friendly to blend. I'm going to go a little bit more. See, it's a lot of ink, so that's why you want to start there. And I'm going to push that at the, oops, keep that tight there. And I'm going to bring this here. So really, it looked like I use at least 3 colors, because when I touch the Melon Mumbo with the yellow, I get some orange there. So it's just like a nice blend. Thank you, everybody that invite your friend to join us. Here we go. I could take a BB wipe too to wipe it if I want to use very different color. But yeah, that you can use over and over. Now again, I finished with that brush. And I would really recommend a soft towel for this. Now, see, it's barely nothing. It's still a little bit. You can see a little tone there, but very minimal. I need a medium mat. You know what? I had one of that. I don't know where I put it. So recycle those back. It's worked perfect for me. Oh, I know where it is. It's in my back table. Okay, now I got many people ask me, what's the difference between the basic white and the whisper white? Well, okay, if I go this way, you can see the difference. So to the touch, our old whisper white, it's a little bit smoother, I would say. It's not a big difference, but it is a difference. And the new white, if you can tell, it's a little bit brighter. So that's the difference. The weight, it's the same, but you can see it's, if I put it this way, this one, it's the new one there. The big one, it's the new one. And that is a little bit brighter. Okay, now I brought that to your attention. Now I got a piece of basic black here. This here, I cut it at 3/7/8 by 3 1/8. My basic black, it is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And we're just going to put that there. See how pretty it is? So you can add any color, whatever color that you want to add. You can put it all in one color. This paper, like I said, you can color with blends, but you can just blend that. I love an ombre or color. This is more than an ombre because I use different, very different color. I mean, yellow and pink. When I use a bright color, it seems I use a lot of daffodil and melon mumbo and black. Now, I'm going to use a scrap paper here, and I'm going to do both of them. I already did the hummingbird. I didn't do the butterfly yet, but I want to share little tips with that. So, and this, it's much bigger than what you see in the catalog. We're so used to see the full size in the catalog of the celebration or not. Okay, well, I don't think so. Let me, you know what? I don't even know where, here it is. So let's see if we get the full image. No, we don't. So remember, in the big catalog or the mini catalog, I'm going to say 95% of our stamp, it's what you see, it's what you get. But this is very different. It's not. Okay, it's not full print at all. Looking if it's not, and even that it is not. So keep that in mind. I forgot to bring that up yesterday at my walkthrough because we are so used to see that. So like this one here. Oh, did I lose you here? Here we go, back on. Okay. We're so used, what you see, it's what you get. It's the full image. Well, in the celebration, it's not. So keep that in mind, okay? Now, I'm going to use my Memento ink. And because it's photopolymer, I like to use a foam. Gonna smack that right here, and we're gonna do the inside of the card. Oh, I got some on my key finger. This needs to be the front because I get some black there. So let's do the inside of the card. Voila. Now we're gonna washy this. Squishy, squishy. Okay, now we're going to try the filler. And this is a two-step stamping, but it's not, it's go off and it's built that way, okay? So don't think you are stamping wrong. It's designed that way. Let me show you back. Let me bring this back here. And you can see it's off. It's off a bit. So that is normal. Now, I'm going to do my butterfly in I'm going to use Coastal Cabana. Yes, blue butterfly. We get them in Texas. And then I'm going to bring some daubers. Oops. And I'm going to add some color to that. I'm going to be adding some, let's do Melon Mambo. So I'm going to use Melon Mambo. And I'm just going to tap some line. Now we're going to huff and puff on this. And then we're going to smack that right here. Voila. Now, I want re-ink. I'm going to huff again on it. Oops. Et voila. Oh, you guys cannot see the color there. Is it too... You barely can see the color. It is some color on that, just a faded color. So now, let's bring our, okay, let's wash this here. And okay, we're going to cut this one quick. It's no die for this, but it's very, I think it's easy to cut. I'm just going to cut around, not too close. I know some of you are going to have an art attack. You can always use a big circle to die cut this, no problem with the die with the circle. I just want a big butterfly. Okay, let's remove that. And I'm just going to cut a little bit in the wing, not the wings, but the antenna here. Here we go. If you watch my hand, the one that all the scissors just open and close, and on my left hand, it's what I turn the paper. Here we go. Now, I'm going to bring, oh, I need another scrap. I think I got enough of that. I'm going to be using Thinking of You. I love the writing in this set. Really like it. And I'm going to use Melon Mambo. Oh, that's dirty there. I think we can do it right here. Et voila. And I should have cut my black out of that, my circle of the black, and I didn't. My other card I did, so let me reach for a black, because I could have cut my circle out of this here. Yes, that's why I off on it, and then you still have enough ink that is just go back. You can do 2 card easy with that. Okay, let's see, is it 1.5? It's big for that. Let's try 1 3/8. Okay, 1 3/8. And then we're going to be using 1.5 for the black. Like I said, this part here, I should have cut it from my layers. I didn't need other scrap for that. Because when you cover it like that, why taking another piece? It's get covered, right? On the other card, I put bigger circle, but I think this is going to be nicer here. Take less. Yeah, I'm going to like this better. So let's mount that. I didn't use ribbon. I didn't use nothing else. Oh. Okay, let me washy this because it's going to drive me insane. I get some glue right here. Oops, too much. That's hand sanitizer. It take that glue very easy, or W40, but hand sanitizer do the trick. Here we go. Show you how to, you know what? Maybe practicing with just, like I said, one hand, open and close the scissor, and the other hand, move the paper. Try that. Now I'm going to use dimensional. And somebody's going to win this card. I'm going to announce the winner Sunday by leaving a little memo below. You get enter, and I use a comment picker, and it get all the comments, and boom, it's done that way. And I will announce the winner Sunday. Oh, I'm going to need dimensional in the back of this. And then I'm going to share with you how I done the hummingbird, because I get quite a bit of color in that hummingbird. Quite a bit. Yeah, can you tell? I like to use dimensional. I know where I can get more. Et voila. So let's crank it up a notch. This one, it's almost empty. 1 minute. I got more. And this one too, I think. Oh, no, this one got plenty. We're gonna, and then when you add the wink of Stella, you know it's gonna amplify the color. That's just normal, okay? This is just like a glitter brush, if you're wondering what is that. Okay, we're going to remove that. Now, I'm going to do the hummingbird inside this card. Even if I get that, it's just love in the back of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the body, just like the butterfly. We're going to stamp that with the Memento Black. Not sure how I want this. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to put that right here at the top corner, this one. Et voila. Now we're going to bring the filler, that I call that the filler. And that one, I use many colors. So let's bring this here. So you see the flower are kind of big too. It's bigger than what you see in the catalog. And this got 17 stamp. Yes, 17 stamp. Now I'm going to put that here. I'm going to start with Coastal Cabana. Or did I use Pool Party? I don't know. It's Pool Party. You know what? I think it's Pool Party that I started with. So let's me bring Pool Party. I'm not even sure which one I use, but I'm going to stamp this with Pool Party. And then I'm going to bring Poppy Parade. Poppy Parade. And where is my puppy? Here it is. And that's going to be the throat of the hummingbird. So I'm going to go ahead and just do, and I just guessed that here. Just bring around the throat there. Put Poppy Parade. Now I'm going to bring Pure Pizzazz. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use Granny Apple on this one, even brighter. I'm going to stay more in the bright. I'm going to bring the Granny Apple instead of Pure Pizzazz. Do the bottom. Do a little bit around the head and the top. And just a little bit here. Voila. Okay. Now, we're going to go stamp that. And the other one, I even used more of the dark blue there. That was the coastal. You know what? Let me Bermuda Bay. Let me add Bermuda Bay just a little bit here. So, because you know you're working on the colors here, so it's very important that you're going to huff on it. If you're wondering what I mean by huff, 1 minute. I'm going to do a trick here. So what I do, I just don't spit on it, just off on it. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp it. And hold that there good. Et voila! Is that cool? You can see all those colors here. I think if I bend it this way, you can see very much all those colors. So I could have went more under the throat, but I think that's good. So you get the variation of colors. Very simple. I think it's simple, just sponge. So the trick to this, doesn't matter if it's the hummingbird or if it's the butterfly, you want to stamp the main stamp with the lightest color, and then you add your darker color. So with the brush, you can have any color you desire, and then so here you can see but here, see, you can see very lovely here, all those colors. So that is it. This paper with all those print, I'm sure that you can spend time coloring with blends. You can sponge them. You can brayer them if you like a brayer. You can use the blushing blending brush. It's no limit, so you can have any color that you wish for. Now, this ink, what it's called again? A Touch of Ink. This is a celebration, and it's a set that it's free with $100 before tax and shipping. But again, this got 17 stamps, so it is a big stamp. It's not a little stamp, okay? So, because some of them are very little, less than that. And you get Best Wish. Thank you so much. Well, it's hard to read from that. So you get Best Wish, thank you so much. Hope, love, hello friend, and thinking of you. So that's the greeting in these. So now let me flip you back. So that's about it for tonight. Very, let me shut this so it's not so dark in my face. That's about it. And celebration run to February 28th. So note, it's just 2 months. And it's that sweet deal during celebration that if you join my team, you get over $200 of product for $99, and it's free shipping. If you get any question about that, please contact me. I got the paper back there. You get 200 sheet of 6x6 of all the colors that we carry, minus the in color that's going to leave this year. So that's 2019 to 2021, not those one. But the neutral, regal, subtle, brights, and then the in color 2020, 2022, you get 6 by 6, so you get 200 sheet in all. That's a value of $57.50. You get a paper pumpkin, you get $125 of product of your choice, and it's all shipped to you. You can go at frenchiestamps.com right here. Choo-choo. And right at the top, I get Q&A, question and answer to join my team. And I explain everything. It's no string attached. Trust me when I say that. And, or you can be my customer. And like I said, this stamp set with $100 before tax and shipping, you can choose that one for free, or you can choose 2 celebration. So that is it, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Till next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye for now.